It's time for Thursday Night Football, and it's a throwback Thursday with the Dolphins breaking out their retro jerseys as they face a division rival they've beaten just once in the last 12 meetings. Josh Allen had 4 touchdowns in Buffalo's win over Arizona. He warmed up with a glove on his left hand, and he's active tonight as we kick off the 3rd season of TNF on Prime.
Don't you want to have a good time? Start in the morning, go all night. Don't need no ticket, 'cause it's free admission. Any place. Touchdown Miami! Don't be late, come get in line. Take the party wherever we go. He's gonna sail into the end zone. We take the party wherever we go. You don't have to wait. We gon' say touchdown, Miami! Kills! Touchdown, Buffalo! Release the beast! Wherever we go. Take the party wherever we go.
Welcome to Thursday Night Kickoff presented by Subway. And no better way to start the season than with this one. Bills, Dolphins in Miami. Both teams trailed by double digits in week 1 before coming back to win, setting up this AFC East showdown. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Carissa Thompson alongside Tony Gonzalez, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andrew Whitworth, and Richard Sherman. And it's a steamy one here in Miami. 85 degrees, about 80% humidity. Leather was a great choice for me, I know. How are you guys feeling?
I'm hurting over here. I've been through 3 shirts in the pregame, so this is number 3. We'll see if we make it.
We're so happy that you're not playing in this one. Tony's wearing an ascot. The weather has not affected Mr. Miami Vice. We'll explain what the ascot is about later. Let's just say he is a gamer. All right, Fitz, we're going to start with Miami. They've lost 11 of 12 to Buffalo. Tua said that the narrative, they can't beat the Bills, and that won't change until they beat the Bills. Can the Dolphins, this Dolphins team, be different?
Subway presents Prime Stories.
What's that? Allen leaps for the goal line, and he's in. 4 total touchdowns, and the beast has been released.
Love y'all boys. Way to find a way to get it done, man. Just keep finding ways 1-0 each week. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Jags are trying to make this a 3-possession game.
Balls out! What a crazy play!
Back to throw Tua.
Tyreek Hill!
80 yards to win the game.
What a comeback for the Miami Dolphins!
We had each other back. That's what we are. That's what we've been building for.
Bills beat Arizona. Thanks, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen against the Dolphins is as automatic as anything in the NFL.
Josh Allen is 11-2 against the Miami Dolphins. This is a guy we got to beat.
Josh Allen's an amazing player. We know his game, and he knows our game.
How's the hand, by the way?
I mean, it's as comfortable as we can make it. Threw it well today and ready to go.
He's wearing a glove. That's a big difference, but everything seems to be good to go and back to normal.
What I went through the other day, it's a lot to unpack. Right now, what I'm focused on is my job, and that's to play football.
This just in, they've beaten us.
The Bills' domination of the Miami Dolphins continues.
We can't beat the Bills. That's going to be the narrative out there until we do something about that.
They're very familiar with us. We have some familiarity with them.
We don't like them. They don't like us. It's not a really big secret.
A guy like Poe, he knows a lot about me, so taking that into account.
The boys know we coming. I know they coming. So it's going to be a fun Thursday night.
They got a new team, new identity.
Bills Mafia, travels. It's like another home game for us. So easiest way to play us to win your division. So that's what we're trying to do.
Yes, sir! Dolphins, this is a game to get.
Bills fans, you expect to win.
Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? That was so cool.
It is week 2 of the NFL season and the beginning of season 3 of Thursday Night Football on Prime as the Miami Dolphins take the field at Hard Rock Stadium. And Tyreek Hill will be in action tonight, facing Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills on Thursday Night Football. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartine, great to be back with you. The Buffalo Bills have owned the Dolphins. They won 11 of the last 12 meetings between these two teams. The Bills have also been in the playoffs in each of the last 5 years, but they made a ton of wholesale changes in the offseason as they look to get back to a Super Bowl, a place they have not been for 31 years. How are they going to do it?
Well, I think those changes actually affect both sides of the football. On defense, a lot of new faces, mainly on the back end. And on offense, Stephon Diggs is no longer here. He's now at Houston. But I think as long as Josh Allen remains healthy, they've rebuilt this offense around him, obviously. If he stays healthy, they can still have a special year.
Accounted for 4 touchdowns last week in the opener. Miami, of course, they can light up the scoreboard. They have the #1 offense in the league last season. They have Olympic caliber speed, of course, with Tyreek Hill and the rest. It's been a long time since the glory days were here. They haven't been to a Super Bowl in 40 years. How do they do it?
Well, we know about the offense. They're going to score a lot with Mike McDaniel, too, and all that speed. The interesting thing is they've hired their 3rd defensive coordinator, Anthony Weaver, since Mike McDaniel's been here. He comes over from Baltimore, and everybody's talking about how he fits in perfectly with just the culture of a Mike McDaniel football team. I'm excited to see how they perform tonight against the Bills.
Absolutely. Tua Tagovailoa will be in action tonight. Plenty of star power. On the other side, we'll see Von Miller, Buffalo, Miami, on Thursday Night Football.
This has been Thursday Night Kickoff, presented by Subway. Introducing the new $3 Dippers. Prime Video, home of Thursday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Miami's Hard Rock Stadium is ready to rock. First down and a lot more.
It's a heck of a job. That got the joint jumping.
What a throw by Tua. Wow.
Josh Allen, the beast, has been released. Tyreek Hill down the sideline. He goes. Touchdown.
Chris Smith forces a fumble. The Dolphins have won Super Bowl VII, have completed the greatest season in NFL history. Great throw by Marino. Kelly going deep. Where else would you rather be? Right here. Right there.
And tonight's Ways to Watch include our Prime Vision with Next Gen Stats broadcast featuring player tracking, advanced insights, and the game from the all-22 angle. And you can also watch in Spanish with TNF and Espanol. Now, moments ago, Kaylee Hartung on the field with Tua Tagovailoa.
Well, Tua, you made a halftime speech on Sunday that made headlines as your teammates described how much they love hearing you become more vocal and assertive. How have you been empowered to lead this team?
Well, I would say it's just throughout the off season, building relationships with the guys. In order for me to have done that, that's what I knew I had to do, was build relationships with those guys. And none of them take it to heart. It's one of those things where it's like a mutual respect, and I'm willing to go out there and do what you say.
You and your head coach have acknowledged this week the Bills own your division. They've won 11 of the last 12 meetings. What do you guys have to do to get over that hump and win this one tonight?
We got to beat them. Find any way to beat them. We got to outscore them. We got to stop them on defense. We got to make some plays on special teams. We just got to find a way to beat them.
Every phase of the game. Thanks, Tua.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you, kid. Already pouring sweat. It's in the mid-80s, and the humidity's in the mid-80s. Kickoff returns. Of course, the dynamic kickoff. If you've been following football, you know all about it. Last year, 22% of the kicks were returned. So 1 out of 3. I think the league wanted a little bit more. They're still kicking a lot of touchbacks. The kicker, of course, is at the 35. The kicking team lines up at the other 40. The receiving team at the 35, and nobody can touch it unless it lands into the landing zone between the goal line and the 20 and another touchback. So pretty much what we saw last season.